I've kind of cut a lot of my hair off. Hello Pixie friends, Wavy babes, and Silver sisters. If you are new, my name is Carrie-Jessica. I used to talk about wavy hair and ways to modify the curly girl method, and I will now be talking more about pixies, fun ways to style your pixies, as well as going gray. Yes, this is my natural gray color. So there were a lot of questions on Instagram about my hair. Understandably so, I went from this to this. So I have my glasses as well as my phone where I saved all of the questions from my Instagram stories. The first question is, it looks beautiful. Did they put toner or any kind of enhancer on your hair? No, this is 100% my hair color. I grew my gray out for 13.5 months, almost 14 months. We actually cut off a lot of gray. This hair had nothing to do with my gray hair journey. I really just decided I wanted a pixie. How do you explain to a hair cutter to achieve this perfect result? That is so sweet of you. The first thing that I think personally you have to decide is how short you want the sides. I knew I wanted them buzzed, not scissor cut. I also had the criteria of I didn't want it so short that my scalp actually showed through. I want it to be hair, if that makes sense. So mine is a 3. If you have less hair than I do, that number might be different for you, but that would be the first thing that I would decide is what exactly you want the sides to look at. The next thing you want to decide is what you want out of the top of your hair. If you are someone who really wants it to stand straight up, which I absolutely love, mine is actually a little bit too long for that. I looked a little more Johnny Bravo than I care to. So look at a lot of pictures, go through Instagram, go to the Nothing But Pixies account, hit Pinterest up, really find a bunch of different cuts. There's a saying that a woman who cuts her hair is about to change her life. Any other transformations? Not really. I change my hair pretty frequently. Just in the last 2 years, I've had my hair this, and this. I am someone who just likes to play around with hair texture, hair lengths, hair styles. No, nothing big is around the corner. Will you have to straighten the longer pieces or does it naturally look like that? This is the picture that it was in response to. I do have to straighten it to get this. My hair is naturally very, very wavy, almost kind of curly. So for me, a straightener is required for a lot of these things. I haven't used heat tools on my hair in about 2-ish years. I've used them maybe 5 times in the last 2 years. So straightening is kind of new for me. I'm not really great at it anymore. Roughly how long is the top? Here's a photo where you can see my hair pulled all the way like up. That is the length of the top of my hair. And it comes to here, just above the ear was where I wanted the majority of it with a slightly little bit longer angle in the front. So right here is mid-ear. When it's pulled straight, this is mid-ear. I'm also graying out my hair. Fall in love with this pixie hair. Yes, I am falling in love with it. Is this the first time your hair has been so short and how does it feel? It feels amazing. I absolutely love the way clippers feel on your head when you're getting your hair clipped. It is a feeling that a lot of women don't have the experience with. Let me tell you, it feels so good. It makes getting your hair washed seem like an okay sensation, to really like sum up how I feel about it. And I absolutely love the way this feels. I can't stop touching it. It is not the first time I've had my hair this short. I had almost the same pixie haircut about 3 years ago. The sides, the top was longer then. Even though it's a pixie and even though it's short, I still was very attached to length and I really just did not want to let go of having something to hide my face under, like for real. I just felt very exposed, whereas this time I feel a lot more confident with it and I'm excited to play with it. So I think I'm gonna have more fun this time. There's several rude questions here that we're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Can we get a 360 on this? Love it. Yes, you can. Here you go. I'm not great at doing the back because I can't see it. And I also, when you wear your hair wavy and you're working with your natural texture, you just kind of let a lot of things be, or at least I did. Whereas now I feel like I'm learning how to do my hair all over again. You could still have a pixie and follow the curly roll method, right? Yes, you absolutely can. I personally am choosing to put the curly roll method on hold because I want to play with heat tools and I want to play with styling waxes and just do some different fun things, but you certainly don't have to. You can have a pixie and follow the curly girl method. I will still be sharing curly girl method styling days, meaning all the products that I use are curly girl method approved. And that's great. You absolutely could do this and still follow the curly girl method if that's what you want to do. But just know it's your hair. You can do whatever you want with it. And after this post with this caption, I did have several people ask me if people really did unfollow me because of my hair. Yes, absolutely. The reason why is because if they showed up to learn how to style a wavy shag and then I shave 2/3 of my head off, and say that I'm not following the curly girl method anymore, they might not find my content of any kind of value anymore and they might unfollow. I get messages and comments pretty regularly that even conflict each other. I will receive messages and comments that are like, oh my gosh, I love your reels, they're so funny, I always look forward to them. And then I'll get another comment that says, your reels are overdone, I wish you would stop doing them so much. So it just goes to show, like, I'm just gonna be me, and if people like that, they're going to find me and like hanging out with me, and if they don't, that's okay too. No hard feelings. And the last question is, what am I using on my hair these days? So the first things that I used, I talked about in my last video. It is the Kevin Murphy Smooth Again, the Kevin Murphy Touchable, and I also have been playing with the Big Sexy Powder Play. And this right here is how I am getting the big volume the days that my hair is gigantic. And again, all of these stylers are new to me or newly rediscovered. So I haven't really been sharing styling videos because I'm just getting used to using them all again. From Design Me, this is the Quickie Me Dry Shampoo. I have not used this one yet at all. This is Power Dry Me. This helps your hair dry faster. It also helps kind of seal that cuticle and provides some heat protection. So I have been enjoying this one. I used it today. And much like the Big Sexy Powder Play, this is the Puff Me Light. There is another stronger version of this one. This is the light. I really enjoy this. I used it today. I just put it at my roots and kind of fluff it around. I will be sharing styling videos of this Pixie very soon, probably next week, but I wanted to give myself like a week to a week and a half to play with it and really kind of get comfortable with it before I really share how I'm doing it, because I myself am sitting down and learning how to do it. So for example, this Big Sexy Hair Powder Play, as well as the Design Me Puff Me Light, these are similar products, and I wanted to make sure that I used both of them enough times to tell you this one is stronger than this one. This brand has a stronger version of this. Like, I didn't know that last week. So my friends, I will see you again in a couple of days. Until then, if you want to hang out with me some more, you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Pinterest. Oh, you can find me on TikTok. That is all from me. I will see you in a couple of days. If you have not already, please make sure that you make a plan to vote. I cast my vote today. If you have not yet, hit that subscribe button and hang out with me more often. Hit the bell so that you get notifications when I create new content. Give this video a like and leave a comment. Believe it or not, those things help my channel and I greatly appreciate them.